Hi there, Shelly here with Shelly Can Help, and I am so happy to have you today. What we're going to make is a delicious sweet and spicy cauliflower. I am all about making dinner quick and simple and easy, but I also want to throw in that healthy component. And cauliflower is no exception. It's really good for us because it has a lot of fiber, it has a lot of vitamins and minerals, it's an antioxidant, it's anti-inflammatory, and it's really like this popular food right now that I used to hate, by the way, and now I love it. So I like whenever you start eating healthy, your taste buds change because your body and your taste buds start craving foods that are nutrient rich. So as I started cleaning up my diet and what I was eating on a daily basis, I started craving more fruits and vegetables. So I'm happy to say that I love cauliflower now. So let's get started. I have a head of cauliflower that I started to cut up and I thought, no, I'm going to finish doing that on camera. And so I'm just going to make them as small as I can without them falling apart. And we're just going to place them in a bowl so we can toss them with a few things. And I took a cookie sheet and I lined it with parchment paper. I like parchment paper a lot better than foil. Foil is a heavy metal, aluminum, so I try to avoid it in my food as much as possible. Sometimes I use it, but if it doesn't require it, I stick with the parchment paper. One of my dogs loves cauliflower. I'm surprised she's not at my feet right now, because usually when she hears the cutting board, she comes running. All right, so now we have the cauliflower cut up. I'm just going to move this out of the way. We're going to toss the cauliflower with a little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper and garlic powder. Make sure you buy sea salt, not white table salt. I say that in all my videos, but if this is your first time to watch me, white table salt is got anti-caking agents in it, and a lot of times they put iodine in it, and sea salt has minerals from the sea, which is really good for us because a lot of our American diet is missing fiber and it's missing minerals for preservative purposes. So it's important to get those natural minerals back in our diet through food. And sea salt is a great way to do that. All right, so now we're going to take the cauliflower. I give it a good toss. And we are going to pour it onto the baking sheet. I like these little ones whenever you're not making something big. I think I'm going to just put a little bit of extra olive oil on them. You can also spray non-stick cooking spray, which is, I like the avocado oil one, and you can just take that spray and spray your cauliflower. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to put this in the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes or just until they start getting soft. Okay, while the cauliflower is in the oven, we are going to make the yummy sauce that's going to go on the cauliflower over the stove. All right, we are going to start off with some honey. Natural, local, raw honey is what we want. Local and raw is good because those are the honeys in your neighborhood. I mean the bees. Those are the bees in your neighborhood. That's the honey that's anti-inflammatory. Very, very good for allergies. Now we're also going to add in some minced garlic. I did one giant clove, but you could do just 2 regular cloves. And of course, as always, you can get the recipe down in the link below the video. Oh, I got a little bit of that garlic knob in there. There we go. Now we're going to add in some tamari. Tamari is gluten-free soy sauce. They just take the wheat out of the soy sauce. I still don't know why they put wheat in soy sauce. We're going to add in some sriracha. That's where we're going to get some of the kick. We're going to add in a little bit of garlic powder because I was supposed to put it on the cauliflower and I did not. So we're just going to put it in the sauce. And we're also going to add in hoisin sauce. Not much, just a little bit. Hoisin sauce is going to give it the sweet part. You can find it in the Asian section of your grocery store. It's Hoisin. And we're also going to add in just a little bit of red pepper flake. Now, if you like things spicy, you can add more. And I'm just going to give this a good whisk. And as soon as it starts getting pretty hot and bubbly, I'm gonna add in some arrowroot powder. Arrowroot powder is a good option alternative for cornstarch. All it's gonna do is help the sauce thicken. So this is gonna heat pretty quick. I just have it on a medium low. We're not trying to burn it. We're just trying to heat it up. Okay, two things happened. The cauliflower is out of the oven and we made the beautiful sauce that's gonna go on top of them. So what we're gonna do now is just cut up a green onion so we can put it on top. Oh, let's see if you can see, there we go. Keep the tip of your knife on the cutting board and just shimmy it on down. You can use the whites if you want to. I'm actually going to save these whites today because I don't have any to regrow in my kitchen. So if you just take the ends of the green onion and put them in a little bit of water, they will regrow. And I currently don't have any in the house, so I'm going to save these today. And we're just going to set the cutting board aside for a second and bring over the bowl. Make sure you can see it. There we go. How's that? There we go. All right. We are going to take our cauliflower and just pour it in the bowl. You want to let it cool for a minute or two. Notice it's not oily, it's super crisp. You don't want to add too much oil to it, and it's delicious just like this, by the way. You could totally eat it plain. So we're going to add our sauce on top. Yum. See, notice how it's just a little bit thick. You don't want it too runny. I'm just going to give it a toss. And that's it. Then you just want to top it with, oh, that's so pretty. I can't wait to try this. Now you just want to top it with a little bit of green onion. Green onions are so good for us. They're so good for the heart. They open up those blood vessels. And then we're going to top it off and make it even more beautiful, we're going to add in some black sesame seeds. You can use white sesame seeds. I just think the contrast is pretty with the black. And here's a little note and a little lesson. There's really no difference in black and white as far as health is concerned. White sesame seeds, the hull has been removed. Black sesame seeds, the hull has not been removed. That's the only difference. So there you have it. Gorgeous. Sweet and spicy cauliflower. Great as a side dish for any meal. Healthy, anti-inflammatory, and delicious. If you would like to learn more about me and my services, you can head to shellycanhelp.com. Thanks for watching. I gotta go, but before I do, I have one question for you. What is on your fork? Bye for now.